Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah.
It is 3 beats later.
Three beats.
You are listening to a crazy beat I made. I don't know. It's all over the place.
What's up with the dog?
I mean, there's a dog. It's chasing me. The dog was chasing me. How's everybody doing?
Who inspired this beat?
It was like, it was a brief where we had to make a beat that sounded like a Tyler the Creator beat, and that's what came out. That was one of the creations. You know, I don't know his that album, Call Me If You Get Lost or whatever, or Call Me When You Get Lost. Those tracks are all over the place. Like every
switch ups.
The switch ups are everywhere. It's just like some new shit's happening. So I try to make a track that was like switch up like every, I don't know, 15 seconds, like something new's going on.
Nice.
Anyways, how's everybody doing, huh? Grim, Q, we got P in the shadows.
What's happening?
I'm good, fellas. How y'all doing?
I'm in the shadows.
In the shadows.
I'm over here. I'm like, I don't know. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see what I'm wearing? Do I have to switch up? Like, I ain't switching up. I'm not switching up for nothing, for nobody. Y'all know what it is. You know, I would say a good game, but you know.
Did you watch the game?
I literally just finished watching the recap. Like, I meant to watch it. It was all over the place this weekend as well. And at one point I knew it was on, and I couldn't bear to even I just could not, bro.
Yo, the Jets look good, man. The Jets look good, man.
So are we still in contention for playoffs or what? There's a lot of 7 and whatever is floating around, feels like. But
I think you're technically in the hunt, right?
I mean, Miami lost, so that helps. Patriots are trash. So
they're playing tonight.
Yeah,
they're playing tonight. So I think. Listen, I think Buffalo has a good chance of beating Miami next week. Don't quote me on that, but I think we have a because I don't know if Tyreek Hill's coming back or not. But the Miami team that was earlier this year, I don't think they're a 3-game losing streak right now. I think.
Yeah.
So I think we got a shot at beating Miami. So if we beat Miami next week, that's good for y'all. But y'all play Miami. I think it's the last game of the season, so that's going to be a huge game for y'all because you guys might be both fighting for the same playoff spot.
Right, man.
But you saw the highlights? Did you see the quarterback get destroyed?
Yeah, dude, that was
what
I was like, yo, that was a little bit crazy, and it's crazy how a call like that won't get. It's perfectly legal, but then there was some tackle in another game I watched where the quarterback just got normal.
The Chargers.
Yeah, they gave
they gave him 15 yards. Yeah, it was like a regular tackle. It wasn't even like he tried to stop.
There were a few hits when I was saying, which one in particular y'all talking about?
Who the refs are too, man.
It was in the Chargers Dolphins game. The Dolphins just came through and regular tackled the dude, the quarterback Herbert, and just put his hands down to stop.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of helped him win the game. But
did y'all see that no look pass from Mahomes?
I did not. I wanted to watch those highlights, but I didn't.
Bro, you got to watch this pass. I mean, Mahomes plays football like he's playing basketball. Like the way he moves in the pocket and the way he just does these. Like when you watch this pass, you're gonna like. It's so ridiculous. It's a no look, like over the shoulder, sideways, like shovel pass, like 10 yards down the field. It's an amazing play. It's really an amazing play that literally Mahomes is the only quarterback in history who would even attempt something.
Dude, it's like a I'm looking at it right now. It's like a sidearm shuffle to nowhere. It's like a basketball pass. It's like a ditch off, yeah. Can we run that? Can we run that without getting a strike?
I doubt that.
That guy.
Right, it's coming.
Doubt that.
Is it a right hand? It's a little flip. Crazy.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be a tight match. Did everyone see the score of the Giants game?
Oh, I saw that was a smackdown. I mean, we wasn't gonna beat the Eagles anyway, so
Scary.
Nah, what was the score? Hold on.
it
Let
was
me
like
get in gear. over here.
22-48. I think we was down 21 zip, man.
I don't feel so
We got
bad
a
now.
few receivers banged up, you know what I'm saying? So it's not looking good for us.
22-48. That's an ugly one, man. That's
a beatdown.
Yeah, man. Sorry, brother.
Hey, don't be sorry, man. After Thanksgiving, man.
You know, Cardinals are up right now in the half. It looks like I got the ticker running right now.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
10-13.
It's at the half already.
Yeah, they're at halftime.
Wow.
Halftime.
All right, so this is 3 beats later. We always give it about 2 minutes of football talk just because it's football season. But if you
and I just wanted to get that so I can do my wardrobe change. I can take this hat off so y'all don't think I'm hood hopping. Hold on. You know.
If you are a producer, songwriter, if you make music, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, all that good stuff. Pass it on to a friend. Share it. We talk about music every week and we share new music that we create. We challenge ourselves to make new beats and stuff like that. So last week we talked about at the top of the show, we talked about that AI singer, that app that you could basically just type in what you want to and like these robots will sing for you, which was kind of interesting. I think it's like we're just looking at all of this new technology that's basically going to take over our jobs essentially. But I got a new video I want to show you guys and get your reactions too. So we're gonna wait here till Q gets back after he does his wardrobe change. But
Oh yeah.
Back?
I'm
Okay.
back now. I don't know if y'all can see this one. I'm back. I had to come through. And
Oh, there you go.
how am I looking over there?
Is that Optimus Prime? I can't see what's on your hat.
Oh man, I gotta get close. That's the new Black Panther joint. I might have to take it off my head and put it on the camera so you can see it. It's intense.
Has anybody seen the new Transformers trailer, Beast Wars?
No.
Yes, looks amazing.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Beast Wars, is that like the prehistoric joint?
Yeah, the one, I think it was the 90s, like late 90s.
Oh, Beast Wars.
Yeah.
That sounds sick. That had its own cartoon, right? Beast Wars was like all. I used to watch that.
Beast Wars.
Definitely watch that. I haven't seen that.
For the colony.
All right, Q's here. All right, everybody, check this out, and I need your reactions on this. Here we go.
Fastest FL Studio producer in the world.
It's only like a minute and a half, so.
So this is E, right?
I'm gonna talk over this in the interlude just to avoid the strike. You are now watching 3 Beats Later.
Music programming at its best.
This is music programming. This looks like Fruity Loops. Shout out to DJ Eddie B, Clarksville, Tennessee. If you watching this,
beat done.
Clip.
Fuck, that took a minute.
Wow, his beat
I'm
is
trash.
done.
I'm trash.
And he said the F. He dropped the F bomb on us. I don't even drop F bombs on this show.
I gotta watch. Yeah, take it on phone. I'm going crazy. I don't have no wallet.
So I think
Hold on,
that,
pause that. Shout out to Purdue Rob TMB.
yeah, Prod Rob TMB. Shout out to
Shout
Prod
out to
Rob
you.
TB.
You know what? We should see if he wants to drop by on 3 Beats Later and show us how he does that for real. If that's him and that's somebody else copying this video, you know.
We'll check it out. But that's FL for sure, 100%. And that dude is crazy with the shortcuts.
Yes, that's crazy.
What do you think about that,
And-
Grim?
I think it's dope. I mean, if you know your chords and you know you go to a basic standard, okay. And some people just drop chords and play within the chords. It's easy.
Hold on, play that again. Play that again, Cheeky, and mute it. I'm gonna give you this. Let me see if I can guide this breakdown analysis a little bit. Because a lot is going on this thing.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to Prod Rob BTMB because you're dropping a lot of knowledge. I said I work like this a lot. Like I do a lot of drum programming like this, and in other ways I'm about to show y'all. They'd be like, yo, I don't care. Y'all, some people call it straight cheating, but Timberland already said it's clicking. You love clicking.
Mhm.
My man right here is clicking his
Clicking,
ass
bro.
off, bro. He's clicking. But I can only do this with drum patterns and make it work.
Right.
When it comes to, you know, music and chords, and please, I have to visually see it and try to, you know what I mean? Little basic stuff maybe, but to this degree in a minute, bro, he's got skills. He's got skills.
fact.
You know, I'm gonna keep it
Program.
doing like muting, and I'll keep burning it back. But even that last part, I'm gonna go back to that last part. Like he's doing the bass line. And even when I'm clicking in, like I'm not that precise with it. Like I'll click and then I gotta like zoom in and be like, oh shit, I actually want it here to the left or whatever. That dude is like right on the grid. He has precise finger mouse placement.
Right.
Mhm,
Copy
mhm.
and paste.
Yeah, because you know, honestly, like I'll have to remind myself where my claps is supposed to go sometimes. Like, you know, if I want to get a different rhythm. And again, I only do this type of production on screen, on the fly, step writing type of production with drums and samples, you know.
Mhm. I mean, people are gonna for sure. This dude's gonna get hated on like pretty hard.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But
of course.
but I think it's not. I mean, you gotta respect like how well someone knows their program, right? I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, that's number one. I think that's more than anything is knowing the program, shortcuts and everything. So once you really know your program and you know how, you know, like he's rocking the chords, pattern within the chords. So it's like once you know how to do that, duplicate, copy, flip, you know, he's a beast at it.
and so you could see. So Logic allows you to do the same thing where you have one instrument. It shows you all the MIDI that is going on with the one instrument, and it like it basically pushes it in the background a little bit, so you could still see what the other instrument's playing, and then you could choose a new instrument, and then you could write a melody using those same guide notes, essentially.
Right.
So that's what he was doing over here. When you start seeing the chords, like the chords are in the background. Wait, let me go back here.
Yeah.
So that's like all this stuff, right? That's all in the background. And then he has the bang, bang, bong, bang, bong.
Right.
So he wrote it in the same octave, and then he just pushed it up an octave. So that way
Right.
that he knows, like he has like a guide of like where the scale is essentially.
Right.
All of this stuff is just like, I think like a lot of people, you know, kind of get some of these fundamentals, but just the quickness is like,
This part right here, where he's executing right here. So now he's on his drums.
yeah.
And he's all you see is the finger and the cursor. He's making his drum pattern without even hearing it. He's clicking in his drum pattern. Those are all his hats right there. He just threw those in real quick. That's an 8-bar drum loop, copied it and boom, it threw it on the scale on the other screen, taking out the little elements. But that drum programming piece took him 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And listen to this beat.
You video gamed it, man.
Hey, I gotta walk. Yeah.
And of course he can't. And of course he can't rap.
Of
Of course he can't rap, but he did the most basic producer thing when you make a beat is to start mumbling some
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
You know what I mean? Whether you can rap or not. Like, so I even give you thumbs up for that, bro,
You
for the
know,
attempt.
well, with the drum, I mean, with the drum sequencing part too, it's kind of like, I mean, I could see just think of like your favorite drum pattern. You know what I mean? Some people just know it. They just memorize it. They could go into
Just
FL
and type it out.
sequencer
That's
and
it.
boom, 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 boom.
Nowhere it's gonna drop. Nowhere to.
Exactly.
I mean, because honestly, if you're a boom bap producer, just that is already telling you how your drums are going to sound. Boom, bap,
Right.
boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like, so you know how to draw that as well. The hats and the claps normally are very, you know, everything is the same. But this is the speed. Like
The speed is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lesson to every, producer or upcoming producer, man. Learn your program, man. Don't bounce around. You know what I'm saying? Learn your program.
Exactly. Learn it. And you know what's crazy too is a lot of the people that I follow on Instagram and Twitter who give like tips about Logic Pro. It's like that's all they're doing. They're just learning
Like
the program. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. But a lot of the educators in this producer community kind of like that's all they're doing is like they're just digging for like they're reading the manual and then they're presenting something from the manual and they're going, check out this new trick. And then they're just like showing you some shit that no one reads the manual. You know what I mean? You could go into any production tool, Ableton, Logic, whatever, and read some shit deep down in the manual and then make a fucking video and be like, hey, did you know that if you press Option S and then just like show it live with like a dope beat that you produced underneath it, people will be like, wow. And
that's
and
like that
all
one.
I'm saying is that's why to agree with Grim, right? Like know your program.
Know your stuff.
Know
Yeah.
your program.
Yeah.
The big hiccup I did was for shortcuts. It's a problem for me because I have an Apple keyboard. I mean, Windows keyboard on the Apple.
Oh,
So that's a big headache
no.
on shortcuts, man.
Dang. You're in the bizarre world.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Bizarre
crazy.
world, for real.
That's crazy.
Freaking PC keyboard.
Do you even have one of the functions?
Yeah, I found the site that have certain functions I know.
Yeah.
And I could do that's pretty easy, but a lot of other ones I don't even try. It's like,
yeah.
that's not working, man. This shit is cutting my program off. What am I doing?
That's how I feel with this phone and the no screen recording function, and everybody else has it. I'm just like, what the hell?
You can't. You don't have screen recorders?
Nah, man. We had this conversation. Y'all sent me everything. And I just kept saying, no, bro, it's not there. I had to keep screenshotting my phone. Y'all finally like, oh, I guess it is your phone, huh?
It's not working. It's not working.
One of these days, upgrade soon.
Spend like $1,000, man.
So Grim, how does that work, man? You have a Apple Mini. What is it called?
Mac Mini.
Mac Mini.
Let's say Windows keyboard. So a few of the command buttons, and it's shift and everything. You got to know what's shift, what's command, what's option on, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? So the window is option. Alt is, I forgot. I have it written down somewhere. I don't use it much because I try not to use it much. It's too confusing. It's like, why I'm gonna do this? Just
it's crazy.
Keyboard.
I had that same situation in a work setting. And it's like, well, why don't y'all just, they got this half and half stuff over here and it's supposed to be a professional job. I can see at the crib, that makes sense, but at your job, bro, like
at the job.
They had the little commands, they had them like on the desk. Like,
these are the commands for this.
Yeah.
With that. But I wrote a few there. Matter of fact, let me see. I wrote some on the back. For what's that? Yeah, the option key is the Alt key.
Dang.
Command is the window key.
We should start branching out maybe a little bit more into the tech side and inviting some computer tech people to help us out with some of our issues. You know what I mean?
I mean, but you know, you could Google that. It's just I'm not gonna do that until I'm not gonna get serious about shortcuts until I get a Mac keyboard. You know, everything is right.
Yeah.
I'll be busting my brain because once I get the Mac keyboard, everything is gonna change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I found Prod Rob TMB on Instagram, and he's from Baltimore.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Hey, that's right there. That's real
right
close.
there, right here.
Real close to me. And he has another speed run beat. You want to watch another speed run beat?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Since we don't got too many speed run beats, how many beats we got tonight?
I think we got one. I got one. Anybody else?
I got one.
We got two beats.
He sent the EG.
He got
Oh
one.
yeah,
So we got
that's right. And he
so
said,
we got 3 beats later for sure.
okay. Wait, how do I start this?
Christmas trap. Bahaba.
I know, right?
Okay, here we go. Stop. Okay. He has speed run world record 50 seconds is what he says.
Oh.
All right, we're about to play this. So
He's gonna get to 15 seconds one of these days.
here we go. All right, I'm gonna share my
He's
screen.
got that's like 10 beats a day.
All right, here we go. Can you hear that? No, here we go. Okay.
Setting up his chords.
Yeah.
I feel like I messed something up. I'm gonna keep focusing. Paste it. Really good start though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, bro.
You know what? I'm seeing through this already.
Really.
He knows a melody in his head
Start right
before he
here.
starts.
You
He
got it,
has
you know what
to.
I'm saying?
Damn.
He has
Oh,
to go
yeah.
in drawing
Oh,
the
yeah.
chord that he already knows. Like, all right,
I
I'm
like
gonna
this
start.
Oh yeah, I like
What
this
is
start.
that? C.
Right. It is B.
Oh yeah, boys, I like this start.
It's in B minor,
Oh,
I think.
Wow.
summon it, please. Go.
He knows the shortcuts like crazy too.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
Wait,
doing
what are
right
all
now.
these?
Let's freaking go.
All these. What are all these? Is that it? Oh gosh, I messed up.
See, it's a video game to him.
I messed up.
It's
bro.
like
Right,
he's
I need to
playing.
be- all right, that counts.
It's like he's playing Call of
I'm gonna
Duty.
pitch it up.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
pitch it
said.
up.
He video gamed it.
I made the beat.
Yeah.
Hey, I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, he pitched it up.
Even his finger gestures is like he's playing freaking. Got his controller.
All these.
Well, we're gonna
Hilarious.
shout out to Rob and be like, yo,
Yeah, man.
come on, 3
Shout out
beats
to
later.
Rob.
He's gonna make like 10 beats during the whole show because we're on for an
Pretty
hour.
much.
So
Wow, that would be amazing. Okay, we'd have to give him a challenge.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
We have to give him a challenge to switch it up on him. You know.
All right, so we got beats then. Shall we jump into it?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do
And
it.
P, I'm assuming P does not have a beat.
And I don't have a beat. I'm just listening. Into the shadows I go.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna open up Wheel Decide and we could see who's gonna go first.
Well, I'm gonna give the first Funko Pop plug of the day.
Oh, who's that? Khaled?
The one and only.
Did you see what's the name burning the plaque up he got from DJ Khaled?
Why you think I'm holding that thing up, bro?
I saw that today, man.
I'm trying to be in proper podcast mode and with the little side comments for witty banter. And here we are on the Khaled situation. You know.
What happened? I didn't hear.
Man, hold up. Can I pull that clip up? How is it work? I've never really asked that question. Can you? I mean, we just did. You can show clips of other.
Yeah, we should be able to show like recent social media posts and stuff like that.
So basically, Sizzler was given plaques from DJ Khaled celebrating the sales of the latest album. And Sizzler went on his Instagram showing himself breaking the plaques and burning them. Like literally took them and a bunch of other stuff and threw gas on it and on fire and set ablaze to that shit, talking shit the entire time. Went as far to take the baby's face off of the plaque and put it off to the side because the babies are innocent.
Right.
And he didn't want to be seen burning a picture of a child. Like, so he cut the baby's picture out, put it off to the side, and then burned this plaque.
What?
Yeah.
What was the issue though?
Aha. Aha. It gets very weird very quick. Some say is at first it's like, oh, he was mad because he felt disrespected about something as small or something of a detail as the small size of the font of his name up against Khaled's. That was the first thing that was being said. I think that was a story that was thrown initially to kind of throw water on the situation, because the real reason is that for some reason SZA may not have known about a song collaboration that he did, that he was paid for, that ended up featuring a woman that's lesbian, member of the LGBTQ, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking flipped his wig, dude. He flipped his fucking wig, his fucking...
My bad, I lost connection. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Sizzler and Khaled, and his Khaled situation.
Yeah, so, I haven't heard about it.
So supposedly that may have been... It feels like what happened is he had a knee-jerk reaction late in the game, maybe just wasn't clued in on everything that was going on with his deal. When his artist comes out featured on his song, that he just doing songs. Like, come on, let's keep it real, dog. At these people's level, half the time, all these features and who's going to be on it, it changes a million times over.
Right.
He may or may not know who's going to be on the song at the end of the day. Right? That's fine. He took offense, maybe because he wasn't known, or however it got past him. And then, now he's showing his colors because he's, some people say now he's gay bashing because he doesn't want this person on his project. And other members that were a part of the project, other Jamaican artists that were part of the project, some did not react the same way. Some were just like, hey, this is a great thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, culture is uniting. Let's keep it pushing. But some of them, it's caused a rift immediately. And, that's it. So in today's news of craziness that happens in the music industry, it's like that story went from left to right so fast. It was like, what? Like
first, why is Sizzler burning? Wait, what does he do? What? Oh.
I think I found the video.
Yeah, man.
It's on World Star News.
Of course.
World Stylish. Yeah, it's World Stylish.
And they show, he's definitely ripping it up. Man, I don't know. That looks like he's pretty upset about something.
So at the time, that looks like a moment in time in somebody's true feelings, finding out that, whatever, right or wrong, whatever you think about this person, that's how they've been very vocal in their stance from the start, right? If it got past your management somehow, he's saying it was, and then they all stopped talking. Like a lot of, going back and forth happened, then everybody shut up. So it's like, what the hell was that, bro?
Right.
Like,
Yo,
my great question is that the actual platinum record, or is that like, an old 1960s painted platinum record in the background?
I would imagine at his level, if you took that off and put a needle on it, it should play.
I don't know, man, because
I know what you're saying. A lot of them are cosmetic. They're fake. Even if it is, it's the thought behind it. It's the message. You know.
Yo, the weirdest thing about this video is I'm just gonna play some of it. How exactly, like, this is the weirdest fire I've ever seen anybody start. Like,
It's a gas fire.
yeah, watch. Look. Oh, it's already started. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's doing the whole thing.
They doused it. Because even when it went up quick. It's like it went up like poof. Like if you were standing close, you might lose your eyebrows.
He said, insult me, you're not the best, you're the worst. Burn the devil, burn corruption. What? Yeah, and another thing too is, I mean, I'm sure maybe it's just a business thing. Maybe he just didn't pay him. You know what I mean?
I mean, money is the threshold.
It's a lot. I looked into it for a little bit and then I moved on. Like, thankfully, I have a lot on my plate. You know, I'll check the street news every day for about an hour and then I'm back to my reality, you know. But honestly, I'll say this. This is what I will say. Long before this just in general, people need to chill with the hate. Period. You know, I'm speaking from a music perspective, period. I know a lot of there was a comment that was placed on one of the blog social sites that I run. Let me just get this off my chest. There was a comment placed the other day by another person that I know personally out here that has their own little hip hop thing. That I personally would not go off the limb to disrespect just because I don't like what you got going. I'm going to say this personally. I'm going to clip this and try to watch his step. It's 2023. I'm tired of y'all, dog. You're not going to come over here disrespecting the program just because you feel like disrespecting the program. If you don't like what you see here, keep it moving. Keep your comments to yourself. If you're coming on any of our pages with all this unnecessary hate about a music project, bro, I'm about to sick the wolves on y'all in a minute, especially if you're in LA. We're going to see what you're talking about. Don't start dissing nobody for no records just because you feel like it and you're in a bad mood over there with your meth mouth. The last person that dissed me on Rap Critic got meth teeth. That's all I got to say about that. Don't follow their program either. It's all about what we got going on. I'm done. I had to get that little bit off. Bonfire. Shout out to Super Caliente. Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to Heat Smith. We holding it down over here. That last comment you saw in Rap Critics, y'all know what time it is. Let them know how you really feel. They haters too, and they voting for the enemy on some realness. They voting for the enemy. The people dissing my page right now. Y'all asked for it. I'm on your necks this year. Get off my page. That's all you got to do. Just get off my page. Leaving no weird comments. Nobody care about your opinion. You ain't even part of this culture. You want to know what I'm talking about? Look at the comment that's on Rap Critics' last post. There's one comment, one hater. Get the fuck out of here, dog. I don't know why people hate. I started with Khaled, but it came to me. I love Khaled. I've always liked Khaled. People go out of their face to diss Khaled. I get it, but after a while, I was like, bro, knock it off. Like, okay, you might not have to like the person's art, but bro, like people go really far with the critiques. I'm the Rap Critic, and I wouldn't go half as far as I've seen people going this last year. You can say this guy's music isn't to my taste and say it critically and leave it there. People be jumping out the window. Like, chill, Paul. That's it. Spread love.
Well, you know, it takes way less energy to hate than it is to love. People don't know how to love, but hate comes natural.
I guess.
He coming out of the shadows with some wisdom. Look at that.
You know, and honestly, it trips me out because one reason why I kind of want to fall back on a lot of the things that I do. It's like, I don't want to have to consent to the peanut gallery every time. Like, dog, like the hell? I don't come over in your house talking about your mess, and your mess is a mess. It's messy over there. Meth mouse, get out of here, dog. Don't play with me. I'll start saying names, and then they get really mad. I'm like, bro, don't come over here. And I know who you are, and I know where you stay. Like, chill out, Pa. Like, chill out. Chill all the way out. Get off my page. Leave me alone. We doing something over here. You don't like it? Go over there, dog. Don't tell me. Not like that anyway. Like, come at me like, I think you could use this and that and da 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 da. People just be hating, for a long time, years and years and years and years of just. I'm not having it this year, dog. We ain't carrying that energy in 2023. I'm gonna dish you to your face on wax. Knock it off. Last warning. Shout out to Caliente. God damn it. Shout out to Heath Smith.
And
God
that was
damn
a
it.
that was a note from Q. With that, we're gonna spin the wheel.
Yeah.
A wheel spin is like it's like burning some sage in here. So
Seriously.
we're about to burn the sage by
Put the
spinning.
headphones on. I heard was burning sage. What?
I said a wheel spin is like burning sage. So here
Oh.
we go. We're gonna do one dummy spin. Woo! Dodge that one. Okay, here we go.
No whammies.
This next producer is playing their beat. Oh, E.
E.
Hey, let's get up to. I'm gonna try to get on E's. Let's go to it. Here's E's track. I want to try to showcase E's Instagram page. 1 second. Let me fumble around. So if you don't know Education Beats, he's another one of the producers on the show. He emailed his track because he couldn't make it tonight. So I'm about to go and find E's Instagram page really quick because I want to put that up while we're doing this. But yo, E, that's what we should do is have a E versus Prod by Rob TMB. Because E is on the show and he is like one of the fastest beat makers because he just gets crazy with it. And he doesn't, I don't want to say that he does a lot of MIDI sequencing. He does a lot of sampling and yeah, it's like a different style maybe. But here we go. I'm going to play his beat. Give me 1 second. And everybody, shout out to E.
Shout out to E.
Challenge. Oh boy, I think old boy got you, E, man. He's quick. Man.
Oh yeah. He's gonna have you on your toes, E.
Man.
E's track is called Merry Little 2020 with rap. Really? 2020. Yo, I thought it said with rap. I thought there was gonna be a rap on that. I was waiting for the with rap.
No vocals, E?
No vocals, E. What? What?
Yeah, that was nice. That was Sage
That was
room right now.
that.
Man,
Cue that. Calm you down.
calm the beast a bit. It did. It did. Reminding me what it's all about. 'Tis the season.
That was dope. That was just like taking the whole track and just kind of making it pretty chill.
I wish he was here to talk
what I
us
mean?
through this one, like, because that was a very well constructed Christmas melodic joint, man. Like, true indeed.
Right. That was dope, E. Shout out to E.
Shout out to E. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel. Let me take E off the wheel really quick. We got 2 more beats, y'all. E is off the wheel. And the next beat is from
Just me and you, Cheeky. Just me and you.
It's a Cheeky beat.
Oh,
All right, so let me share my screen really quick on the other screen. Here we go. Share the screen. All right, so I didn't have a lot of time, but I have a loop essentially. So I'm just gonna play that, let the loops rock like twice, and then break it down really quick. Let me go change my audio settings. So I played with this, and I got pretty good at like matching BPMs over the years, and this is one of those tracks where it really came in handy because I had like 3 different tracks I wanted to sample. One was one of those dudes from Pentatonics, like the acapella group. He had a Silent Night track, which sounds pretty crazy. You should listen to that. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just go into some old classics. So then I came with this track, right? All right, that's it.
oh damn.
If I would have had more time, I was going to build that out and flesh it out and all that good stuff.
Frosty bump.
But what I wanted to do was just take this little part in the track. Oh wait, here it is. Thumpity thump, thump, thumpity thump, and then flip that. But again, I just didn't have time. So the thing I realized is like, man, you could just, if you just take any trap beat, you could throw anything on it, man. Like we should make a whole album, just Christmas trap, Halloween trap, like every season, like St. Patrick's Day trap. We could just come out with all these albums.
Trapping house.
And exactly. And like a lot of it is like, I mean, I'm not besmirching the the art form. I'm just saying like of some of the stuff I hear out there, Christmas trap, it's on in the house. And I'm listening to it. I'm just like, wow, it's just match the BPM and there you go. So, and this kind of speaks to some of like what that FL producer was doing, right? It's like, take out the sequencer.
See, you've never shown this. What is this we're looking at right now? This is the drum machine or the drum kit?
Yeah, so Logic has a bunch of different ways to make the sequencer drums. It has a sequencer. So just like FL, you could basically throw in a beat just like FL, boom, 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 like against a grid, right? Which I'll do when I don't have a lot of time, just to kind of flesh out where I want the beat to go. So you can choose all of the different one shots you want, and you throw it into this drum machine right here. It's called Drum Machine Designer, and it just shows you, you know, each one shot, right? A lot of this, actually, some of this is a lot of Illmind stuff. It's like I took my favorite Illmind one shots and just made a kit. So this is the kit. And then you could, and then you basically build your sequence, right? And then that's like, you know, what you see right here, right? So the beat, this is the trap beat. It's too slow, I think. I think I should just make this a lot faster. And then I added a little bit of atmosphere. I didn't put a lot of effects on. I should have. And then the rest is the sample, and the sample is just, you know. And that was just played on the MIDI keyboard. And then I found an 808. I was like, let me just throw something in here. The weird thing about Christmas Trap is like, yeah, it's like a major sounding thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like not dark and deep and scary. It's like happy. So this is like just in the key of whatever. In the key of A flat. So it's major sounding. Yeah, but that's the beat. That is the Christmas Trap track. So I wish I would have had more time to cut and paste my way through, but that's what I came up with, y'all.
You need to do some more clicking.
I need to click, 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 click.
You too, Grim.
Right.
Need to get to clicking.
Get the clicking.
All right, Q, you're up.
All right. What do we have here? Share sound. Bada boom, bada bing. Y'all seeing that? All right.
Yes.
For my homework assignment, at some point when I was doing my other school homework assignment, I decided to let myself get distracted and take a look at some of these challenges that y'all had up on the wheel, because I'm like, I'm tired of not having challenges and just sitting in the corner. So I'm like, what are they doing? I'm like, oh, they doing Christmas stuff. I'm like, damn, how am I going to do this? So I've gotten real lazy these days, and I'll be damned if I'm going to pay. Well, the trial's still going, but when it's over, the credit card is going to connect. They don't even know it. They already got a sale. It's going to match. So my mind already paid for this. Like, I'll be damned if I pay for this pretty new program with all of these drum kits and all of these MIDI clips and all of these things without using them. You know what I mean? Like, so I've adopted a new theory of production, of not thinking, just use whatever they got, throw that shit in there and get the clicking. So that's what I did to establish this little drum beat. My drums flip in and out. Y'all hearing that?
Yep.
All right. So then I was like, all right, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go find a complete MIDI Christmas song that's laid out and just throw it in and use some of my new keyboards, my new analog lab, you know, to find my new sounds and whatnot, you know. And then I found the one. It came out like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 3 Beats Later version of A Nightmare Before Christmas. Thank you very much. And good night.
Yo, what? Did that,
This is
yo,
why I was talking about covers too. I'm like, it's on, bro. It's
what
on.
is, look at the first track. It has so much in there.
It's on. What are you talking about?
Track 1. What is all that? It's like kit, something kit.
Okay, that's a Biss kit. That's my drum kit. So
Okay.
basically, I'm just flipping drum patterns, and all of these drum patterns are coming from either Beat Tool, MIDI clips, or something that's in Ableton. This is all inside of Ableton or a plugin. No samples, but a complete cover of a track using the original like MIDI structure of the, you know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah. And that's what
yeah,
That was
man.
fire.
I just keep flipping between drum patterns just to give it the changes depending on what the beat is doing. But the MIDI came with the time changes. So there's points where the beat just slows down and pitches and all of that, you know, like it's all there. And that's A Nightmare Before Christmas. You know?
Yeah. Shout out to Danny Elfman.
Yes. Shout out Danny Elfman, Tim Burton, classic. And that just fit my vibe. I was gonna put the little vocal pieces. I have the whole intro, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
This is crazy, man. I was not expecting that.
Shit, neither was I, dude. Honestly, like, because I'm just here with drums until I tried a few different MIDI, versions of classic Christmas songs. This wasn't working. Nothing was working. That shit came in, it was over.
So you just download the MIDI then?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So everything with the drums was given. I just had to find sounds to fit it. You know what I mean? I had to listen to the soundtrack a couple of times, or the song a couple of times to feel what they were doing. And it's a lot of flugelhorns and strings, and then that kind of broke the code. I'm like, oh wow, that's a kit for like Danny Elfman sounding joints.
Not only that though, man, but a lot of, especially like kind of like lo-fi hip hop, is people just downloading the MIDI from some jazz stuff and then like looping like a 4-bar section where the chords kind of sound dope,
right,
and then just flipping it. So like you're kind of getting away from the or getting out of the way of like any copyright issues, because it's just so you like barely hear that it's from that track. You know what I mean?
See, I wondered about that. Like, how far could I go with stuff like that? You know what I mean? Should I be worried if
I think if you're just doing chords, you're fine. You know what I mean? But for me, I could like a lot of like lo-fi stuff. I'll listen to it. I'm like, oh my God, this is just My Funny Valentine. You know what I mean?
okay, doing
Oh my God, this
chords,
is just-
yeah, or doing chords and progressions, I guess that might be crossing the line.
chord progressions are fine. From what I
Yeah?
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
But once you start messing with melodies and stuff like that, then that's where you're taking like an actual
Okay, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
yeah.
I definitely need to study more on that.
What's up?
I was trying to play. I was gonna submit my Christmas beat from last year that I did that I thought was pretty dope. And I just pulled up the episode, and we must have got a copyright or something because it's the part where I actually play the beat. It clips it out.
Yeah, we did get one.
And I didn't use a sample. I mean,
oh wow! I hope I didn't just get us one right now.
I did lift the chords. Like I remember, I lifted the chords from a popular Christmas song, but I ran it through my MIDI and I used my own instruments and all that stuff.
Damn.
And I'm trying to play it right now because I was gonna ask you to play it, and it freaking clipped it.
Yeah, man. Something, whatever you had in there, it was enough for like YouTube is no joke, man. I'll come and check the videos like a week later. And sometimes it takes a while, right? Sometimes it's within 24 hours. They're like, and now they only just give me two options. They're like, do you want to mute this section or do you want to clip the section? So in most cases, I'm just gonna clip it and say, all right. So it's like a penalty. You got penalized. You got a foul.
So we got to check for 24 hours to see if Q Rock just got a strike.
Yo, well, yeah, exactly.
Christmas is pretty famous in his YouTube. Right?
That's a big joint, and I already said his name like 3 or 4 times. He who shall not be named anymore.
But then how do all these people do all these Christmas trap playlists on YouTube and stuff?
So you can. So here's the thing: is if it's if they did a cover, if like an artist makes a cover, you could still.
Well, that's what I don't understand because I think what I did is essentially a cover because I didn't sample. I used MIDI.
Yeah, I don't know.
What song? You remember what song it was?
I'm trying to remember.
It was like a Christmas standard kind of song.
Like maybe the 12 Days of Christmas or something like that, or Silent Night or something. It's one of them joints. I honestly can't remember actually.
Very interesting.
Damn.
I never understood that. Why they wouldn't just take any money that you would possibly make off that video and funnel it to where it needs to go, as opposed to either muting it or striking it. You know, I never understood that.
Yeah. Well, oh well.
Maybe never mind. For the future that'll happen. They'll set up some type of algorithm to where the producers won't be bothered. They just take it, garnish it out of your check.
Cheeky cut the check.
Cheeky's cutting the audio. That's all I'm cutting.
Damn.
Cutting your audio out.
Damn. Have I ever gotten a strike from y'all?
I think everybody has. Like this is episode 116. We sample all the time. Like
pretty much.
Even there was some stuff from E where like he was like, oh no. Like
it's like chop.
He was like, he played a whole beat and he's like, yeah. And then like I don't think that he said that there's a sample. And then the next day it was like Universal Music Group has a copyright claim on whatever. So, you know, I'm not going to police it, but YouTube is, and I just cut it so we don't have like strikes sitting on our account.
Yeah.
But all right, that's the challenge. We did it. We got 1, 2, 3 beats today. Look at that. We got a wheel spin. We're about to just go into what our next challenge is.
Oh no.
Yo, since we all added to this, there's only 4 challenges remaining, and the killer isn't still in there, by the way. The killer challenge is still alive.
You should keep
but,
you should
yo,
keep the rule that the ease
yeah,
away
E's
rule.
not here, man. The E's not here rule will prevail
The
today.
easy
Yep.
head rule.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Unfortunately,
The E's in the chat too.
what a shame.
Is he?
Is E in the chat? Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
You're not here.
Is he in the chat on YouTube?
I think he just texted me. Did you get my
Oh,
track?
boy.
Yep, we got it. We played your track first.
Yep.
Woo! Okay. Excuse me. Woo! 3 times. Here we go.
Dummy spin, dummy spin.
This is dummy spin number 1. Woo!
Oh.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna hit it hard. Bap. He's watching. He's watching. Sample from the Toxic Avengers movie. Who did this? Who did this?
That was me.
Rim. Tell us. What do we got to do?
Sample from Toxic Avengers. I believe it's an old 80s movie.
There's lots of scents, weird scents.
Yeah.
Here comes a strike for sure.
It might take a while. But yeah.
Wasn't there a couple of them? Is it the first one or any of them?
The first one.
He said the first one. Take it to the old school.
Yeah.
The 80s.
1984. 1984. All right, so we got to look up Toxic Avenger movie soundtrack, right?
They got 5? Dang.
I'm gonna have to watch that one again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah, me too. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, man.
Let's see.
Yo, matter of fact, side note, we got to get our comic nerd podcast, bro. Like, can we watch Toxic Avenger like a group watch party of Toxic
Good.
Avenger without getting strike? How do they do that?
I don't know.
No, they do it like you can only show like small clips of
Right.
it and like your reaction to the clips, but you
Ah,
can't run the whole movie. What a lot of people do is that they make it so that whoever's watching can sync along with you. So you'd be like, hey, start the movie right now, and then you just play it through, and then you kind of watch it with the audience.
yeah. We should do
I
that.
feel like this should be a movie that's on Netflix. Like, this should be on Netflix.
Yo, I think this is it. 1984 soundtrack.
Ooh.
Ooh, wait, this just in. New England Patriots up 27-13, 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Wow. All right, so we got the challenge. Anybody have anything you want to shout out before we jump off? Any new music projects?
Oh, I do. I told you last week I had a
Big announcement.
announcement. Cheek, if you want to head over to my page, I posted.
Which
if you
page?
are-
Instagram or your
I
website?
think it could be anything. You could do the IG though,
Okay.
which is now Earth Tone Field.
Let me head over there. And where are you right now? You're kind of choppy. I don't want you to give me a choppy announcement.
Yeah, I'm at the office right now. So
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds good right now.
the service here is horrible, and my mobile Wi-Fi just died, and I don't have the charger with me, so I'm all types of mess.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, so if you're in the New York City area, we are doing a hip hop. Oh wait, are you sharing the screen?
Yep. Oh, wait. Am I? No, I'm not. Let me share it. There we go.
So yes, this
Woo!
this Thursday,
Woo!
we are doing a hip hop and comics panel. My man Patrick Reed, who has been doing this panel for the last, I don't know, decade or so. He's a museum curator, a comic book and hip hop, I don't know, culture enthusiast, and a DJ. And he has assembled a panel of really dope artists who work both in hip hop and comics. We're going to be at the Louis Vuitton space in Midtown Manhattan. So if you live in NYC, you should definitely pull up. I know that space is limited. People have already told me that the list is full, but you might be able to get on a waiting list. So I would still encourage you to RSVP. I know some of the panelists include Farrell Munch and Arch Professor. So
wow.
I'm gonna be sitting next to these dudes.
Wow.
Talking about comics. So it's pretty big deal for me. I think it's gonna be a pretty big deal. This panel has been at San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con before, but this is the first time they're doing it independent of any Comic-Con. This is the first time they're doing it as an isolated event.
Wow.
So we're gonna be kind of bougie out in the Louis Vuitton space too. So y'all should definitely pull up. Should definitely come through. It's gonna be quite a night.
Looks
Damn,
like
man. This looks crazy. And Oxtails with Cocktails will be there, it looks like.
Wow.
man. I'm hot, bro. I'm hot.
Which sounds delicious. Yo, P, if I could get to New York on Thursday, I would, man, but I don't think I can make it up.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, it's understood. I mean, it's kind of short notice too. We didn't really have too much time to promote it, but you know, so I think there's like less than 100 people that can be in this space.
Less than 100?
Yeah, so I think I don't even think a lot of people will be able to get it.
Are they going to broadcast this panel anywhere?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't believe so. That I was not told that, but
okay.
Hopefully we'll get some pictures and some video. You know, maybe they'll record it. Hopefully they'll record it. Excuse me, just hiccuped on air.
Oh, good.
Yeah, if that happens, that'd be dope. And I definitely get the videos, yeah. But I'm gonna definitely take a lot of flicks at the very least. So
yeah, man, you should get to the audio, man. Just throw a little throw a jammy down on the table so no one knows it's there.
yeah, I know, right? No, I should.
Congrats, man. That sounds amazing.
Yes, that's fire right there, buddy.
If I could get up to New York, I would be there. But all right, that's 12:15 next Thursday. Oh, this Thursday. Sorry, not next
this
Thursday.
Thursday.
This Thursday. Damn.
That's 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
In the Louis store, though, y'all be stepping around. Come on, dog. Kimmy Cosmic gonna be in the Louis store.
Bro, that's can you believe it, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, bring back that crossover.
Surprise guests. Do you know who they are?
I know who I think it's probably gonna be, but I feel like if I say it and it's not, it'll be spoiling it, and I'm not sure if Patrick Reed wants me to share that. So
okay,
I can say Farrell Munch and Arch Pro. That's and plus ID Destroy. I don't know if I know about ID Destroy.
Oh, Destroy? Yeah, for sure. ID Destroy is a friend of Rap Critics.
Dude, he's hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. Yeah, he's. I think he's going to be hosting. And then there's a few other really amazing creators who are going to be there as well. So
nice.
Shout out to I Destroy. We should see if we can collab. We were talking about this earlier. There's a few, you know me, man. I get the imaginary guest list of people I wanted to bring on the show. He's definitely at the top of the list.
Oh yeah, no, he's that guy because he's equal parts like for one as just a comedian. He's one of these dudes who like is funny without even trying. Like everything he says is just fucking hilarious. Like he's just one of the funniest dudes. But then not only is he like a hip hop head, like really connected to the hip hop industry, been around forever, like but he's also like a great like media personality and collector. Like he's a very avid like comic book collectible guy. Like he's got toys, figures, all types of stuff. I think he has a whole YouTube channel just dedicated to the stuff that he's collected.
Yeah, man.
No, he's a dope all around dude. And yeah.
As we talking, I'm gonna throw up the card and give him a shout out. Maybe he'll see this clip. Of course, the damn blue screen wants to go out, show
There
off
you
your
go.
gyms. You know what I mean? I don't know if he has something to do with the guys in Phoenix at Trill, but you know, I've been a fan of that show off your gym show for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, big announcements. All right, well, I think that wraps it up. Next week we got a new challenge, which is we have to sample music from that first Toxic Avengers movie. Grim, if we can't find any of that music, we're gonna holler at you. Well, everybody should watch that movie again. That actually would be pretty funny.
I just saw. I think it's on. I think it might be on Prime. Y'all want to bring it back?
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all right, that's it. We will see each other in 1 week, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Peace.